I had sent in a CD for a national solo competition, actually an international solo competition. One of the judges that my CD was sent to was Ian Bousfield, the principal trombonist of the Vienna Philharmonic. And he wrote back to the competition coordinator and said, I've heard this person's recording and I really think that they would fit in well with our orchestra and I'd like to invite them to our audition. My idea of what's possible, my idea of what life is about, my idea of different cultures and different peoples has expanded exponentially. I've sat on the stage and performed on the stages where the major composers and the major conductors and the major orchestras of the world have played. Halfway through the first movement, I began to become emotional by the beauty of the music and the reality of what I was able to experience at that time. I was, in Vienna for 5 years doing the Vienna Philharmonic thing and started to consider possibly leaving the orchestra to try to get back home and found out that this job was open. I realized what a program was here and what, especially in the brass section, what immense building was going on in this brass department. Americans tend to hold in high regard the more athletic qualities of a brass instrument. Who can play highest, fastest, loudest for the longest amount of time. A unifying aspect of the European brass style is that the focus will be less on higher, faster, louder, big, beautiful, long sounds, and more on style, clarity, and musicianship. That's the opportunity that I have to pass on to the students, is to be able to bridge those two things, to be able to have flawless technique and a big, beautiful sound, but also achieve clarity and musicality. I think that's the opportunity that we're presented with as Americans, but with a little bit more of a European sense of musicality and style.